Shadowlands Season 4 coming later this year with new tits. Guys, Season 4 is coming with new tits. Holy shit. Wait. This is... Wow, okay, what the fuck is this? Now that Season 3 is well underway and players are pursuing all of the seasonal aspects of Mythic Plus and competitive PvP, we'd like you to join us in considering what might come afterwards. Later this year, after the current season has run for a typical duration, we're planning to conclude Season 3 and begin Shadowlands Season 4. How much later this year? Oh my god, we're never getting 10.0. Oh my fucking god. First cross-faction play, then Mage Tower, and now Season 4? We're never getting 10.0. I'm gonna have to go work in a pub. Okay, let's sugarcoat the shit out of this. Let's wrap it in a nice hopium leaf and light up that big copium doobie just for a second, right? And let's say maybe Blizzard are fucking brilliant now. Maybe Team 2 are fucking incredible. Maybe 10.0 is coming at the end of this year, but they're like, yo, our players, they deserve another season before that for good stuff to play. So even though the expansion is coming out at the end of the year, that still sees the majority of the year with no new content, you know? Like, the last major update was in February. Who knows? All I'm saying is, dudes, when you think about it, all religions kind of say the same thing. Have you ever noticed that? Dude, they basically say the same thing. And when you think about it, even if 10.0 was coming, like in November or December, in an ideal world, right? You'd still want there to be a Season 4, but we'd all just assume there wouldn't be because they suck. So, actually, when you think about it, they could just be doing it right. In Shadowlands Season 4, your PvP efforts will reward you with a new higher tier of PvP gear. Holy shit. Along with other season rewards, such as mounts and titles. We're planning for the highest ranking title to be Eternal Gladiator, a fitting capstone for your Shadowlands PvP achievements. We're excited to announce that we're going to shake things up in Mythic Plus and raiding in Season 4. We'd like to change up the Mythic Plus dungeon pool so that it would include 8 dungeons that span the last 4 expansions of WoW. So Tazavesh, Streets of Wonder, Tazavesh, Soli's Gambit, Operation Mechagon Junkyard, Workshop, Lower Karazahn, Upper Karazahn, and 2 dungeons from Warlords of Draenor. To that end, we started a community poll where you'll help us to decide which 2 Draenor dungeons are included in the Mythic Plus rotation. Is this on top of Shadowlands dungeons, though? Oh shit, what are we going to vote for? Grimrail Depot. I would definitely vote for Grimrail, right? Grimrail's the one when you're actually on a train as well, yeah? I think Upper Blackrock Spire could be really fun. That final boss in Upper Blackrock Spire, Mythic Plus, would be wild. I want to log in, actually, so that I can vote. One sec. Okay, so I'm going to vote for Grimrail, for sure. And I'm stuck between Upper Blackrock Spire and Alkindune, honestly. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going Spire. I had a really good time in Upper Blackrock Spire when I first started playing that. That's my votes. Oh, yes! I'm going with the majority! Taliesin represents the people! The people's champion, Taliesin, gets it right again! Holy shit, this is awesome! Okay, wait, so I hope that that's on top of the standard 8, right? I hope the Shadowlands ones stay there, and this is going to be... I hope there's going to be 16, basically. I've got a feeling it's not. I've got the feeling it will be this 8, but I'm hoping it goes up to 16. But I've got a feeling it won't be. I think they're saying here that it's just going to be these 8s. I hate Iron Docks. Iron Docks can fuck off. I hate that one so much. If Iron Docks takes over fucking Blackrock Spire, it can fuck right off. Doesn't it have to be 8 because of the scoring thing? Well, you can change that. Docks is the worst of the bunch, yeah. I don't know why people are voting for that. I can see why people don't like Skyreach or Everbloom. Skyreach is a fucking legit dungeon, but you have to have... I have not seen these spires for many years. No, fuck that shit. Absolutely not. And I don't want burial grounds because I still don't know how that mechanic with the runes on the floor works. And neither does anyone else. And that's why it's on the bottom. Is because no one wants to admit that they played that dungeon for 2 fucking years and they still don't know how it works. I have not been this close to her in many years. Okay, if you say so, dude. Still fucking hate it. Operation Mechagon, which, yeah, okay, it's ones... What they're doing is they're doing the dungeons that people have done the least of, right? So, you know, people have objectively done less Mythic Plus in Junkyard, Workshop, and Tazavesh, and probably Karazahn. Do you know what I'd really like to see? I'd really like to have seen Tomb of Sargeras. What was the Tomb of Sargeras dungeon? The 7.2 dungeon? I'd love to have seen them put that in there. I loved that dungeon. That was such a great dungeon. Cathedral of Darkness, thank you. Yeah, that'd have been brilliant. For Season 4 raiding, and I've got the feeling this is going to be the really juicy bit, we're imagining adding a progenitor-themed affix system to infuse some new mechanical twists into Castle NAthria, Sanctum of Domination, and Sepulcher of the First Ones. Our intention here would be to make all 3 raids relevant in Season 4, with increased difficulty and more power levels of raid loot dropping throughout all of them. Feel free to reply here, let us know what you think. So we've got a whole new tier of gear, basically. I think they might go a bit Season of Mastery on some of this. Making all the raids current is a great idea, as long as I don't have to go into fucking Sanctum, because fuck that raid, frankly. So I'm choosing, until I know different, and let's be honest, we'll probably have a good idea of when the next expansion is coming by the end of April the 19th. I'm going to choose to be a bit copium on this one, right? I'm going to say that even in a best case scenario where 10.0 is ready to go at a normal expansion release time of November, even if that was the case, you would still want a Season 4. Even if the best case scenario was happening and 10.0 was coming out in November, you would still want a Season 4. Because the fact of the matter is, there's been one less major patch in Shadowlands than any other expansion. Modern expansion. Yeah, they should always be doing that to try and help fill the gap, right? Taliesin, the jailer, is the Primus and has an ally with the infinite dragonflight who sends us to all these old dungeons. Guys, can we get some hearts and fucking just like standing applause? Can we get some claps in chat, please, for the writer of everyone's favourite fucking WoW article right now, Discordian Kitty, in fucking chat right now. Thank you so much in these lean times, Discordian Kitty, for giving us all of us starving WoW creators right now. I got a fucking kid to feed. I got a roof to keep over our heads, right? Thank you for giving us that sweet, sweet content. And also, it's a good article. So yeah, I like choosing to huff on that copium right now. I'm going to say that even if the new expansion was coming in November or December, which I think we'd all agree is a best possible scenario, we'd still want a Season 4. So even though I think that Season 4 and 925 with cross-faction raiding and permanent mage tower, I would probably, in my years of experience in this scene and with this game, I would probably take that as a sign that 10.0 is not coming this year. Objectively, it doesn't have to mean that it's not. Deep down, I know that it probably means 10.0 is not coming this year, but it doesn't have to mean that. And so until I know better, because it's going to make my life better and make me live longer in the long run, I'm going to choose to puff on that hopium for a little bit, you know? I'm going to make myself a big fucking hopium bong, and I'm just going to take some big old puffs on that, and I'm going to be like, hey, the expansion could still be coming by the end of the year. And that's what I'm choosing to do right now. It's not a prediction, because if I'm going to predict, it's going to be the expansion's not coming till next year. But whatever, man. I don't know. I think this is great. This is clearly an awesome idea. Whatever is happening. I mean, no one thinks this is bad, right? Is there anyone who thinks these are terrible ideas? I think this is great. You know, I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to play, to be honest. Hopefully my raid group will stay together and we'll do some raids and we'll go into, like, we'll probably go into NAthria and try it out. Lots of these replies are negative, really? And that's my cue to throw in the towel after we finish Sepulcher. Okay. Ooh, yeah, Pandaren dungeons in Mythic Plus would be awesome. If you can do WoD dungeons in Mythic Plus, you can do Pandaren dungeons in Mythic Plus, right? But like I say, I think there'll be Mythic Plus versions of all expansions when they come around for time walking from now on. Or certainly from 10.0 onwards. I think they'll give that as a genuine 10.0 feature. Whoever is voting for Iron Docks, fucking behave. Who the fuck is voting for Iron Docks? Would not surprise me to see 10.0 in 2024. I'll take that bet. I will take a bet with anyone right now for literally any amount of money that you like that 10.0 will come before 2024. Who the fuck, though, is voting for Iron Docks? Own up. Who the fuck is voting for Iron Docks? I'm going to tweet this right now. What the fuck? Who is voting for Iron Docks? Stop that shit. Iron Docks might be easy to get percent in. It won't be easy to get percent in because I'm not going to fucking do it. Imagine voting for Iron Docks. I'm so sick of that fucking dungeon. It's like the dungeon that you always go into when you're leveling. I just voted Iron Docks because it's epic. You are the new bad guy of this channel. Oh, and the last boss of Iron Docks is the one where you have to hide behind the boxes. Oh, no. What are you doing? So this basically confirms older dungeons in Mythic Plus 10.0, right? Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I've always said that. I've always said that permanent time walking and everything having Mythic Plus would be a 10.0 feature, and I'm even more convinced of that now. Especially with, like, permanent Mage Tower and stuff. I'm, like, more convinced than ever of that prediction now. So this is great. This whole idea is really fantastic. Hopefully it doesn't mean that 10.0 is a million years away, but it might do. We're gonna find out in April, won't we? Oh, and did someone say that it looks like 925 data mining has started? Where's that? Found 7 models so far. Looking for more. Fuck. Models? Lots of Tirisfal Glades, Ghostlands, Blood Elf, and Undead stuff in 925, it seems. It could be the Kalia Menethil and Derek Proudmoore resolution. Yeah, they were heading towards Deathnell. Is Deathnell in the Ghostlands? Last time we saw them, they were heading with the Tirisfal. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go then. Sounds like it could be something to do with Kalia then. Is this new in Stormwind next to Stockades? It is new. Ooh. Ooh. What is it? I need to know. A mercenary outpost? Ooh, housing? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like somewhere where you'd find mounts, right? So maybe a mount, like a zoo or something? Sorry, I'm going to say housing for everything. Very fair. A stable or something? Yeah. It looks like this banner. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, this is a blank banner. If it's a blank banner, that means it's meant to change. It could be like guild colors, right? It could be like a guild mount farm? A mountain stables, that's what I was looking for. Guild stables? Or it could be a weekly emissary sort of thing. Alright, yeah, it could be that too. Horde outpost. There's also a new mount called the Flame Wolf. Who has this? Okay. Well, that's a Dark Iron Dwarf thing. Good fiery boy from the Black Rock Depths. Well, it makes sense that 925 would coincide with Season 4, for sure. Yeah. Wow. Anything else new? No. Well, we will continue the Tally Watch along tomorrow, along with everything else. I've got to go and put my boy to bed now. What time? I can't guarantee, because I don't know. I feel like I should be getting my Dark Ranger video out sooner rather than later. I don't know why. I've just got this feeling that if I'm going to be making this Dark Ranger video, I probably should be getting it out sooner rather than later. Does that make sense? But we'll continue tomorrow.